My name is Kumi Naidoo. I'm the Secretary General of Civicus, World Alliance for Citizen Participation. Civicus is a global alliance of civil society organizations that has a presence in about 110 countries around the world. And we essentially promote the rights of citizens to participate in public life and promote the idea and practice of civil society.
So can you give concrete examples of that, what you do with your organization?
Well, right now, one of our programs called Civil Society Watch is trying to defend civil society in Zimbabwe. And essentially what we do is in this particular program, we try to defend and extend the space for NGOs and other citizens organizations to be able to function. In addition to that, we try to unite civil society and try and get better coordination at the national and global level. So we play a major convening role. So at the moment, for example, we are helping with bringing together this global coalition called the Global Call to Action Against Poverty, which is already made up of 70 organizations around the world to have common ground and common mobilizational strategies so that we can have some major public mobilizations next year to advance the agenda around trade, aid and debt.
How do you feel that lots of debate and lots of talks and conferences like this can be put in practice? How difficult is that?
Well, in some ways what is happening here is part of practice. By bringing together close to 600 people who are concerned about the same things, working on it on a day-to-day basis, struggling with limited resources, working against tremendous odds and so on, are important that they come together, find common ground, share their experience, inspire each other, energize each other and move forward. So it's very important, I think, that we recognize events like this take a lot of organization, a lot of work and so on, but it's about also developing a unified strategy and approach and so on. But in terms of taking forward ideas, Albert Einstein once said, not everything that counts can be measured, and not everything that can be measured counts. And it's important that we don't try to use very technical ways of understanding the impact of an event like this, because there are people here who will take away some ideas, hopefully, that inspire their work and might change or adapt certain things that they're doing. There are people here that will connect with each other and find common ground and may do joint projects and joint work together. All of that as value. So I don't think you can quantify and measure that in terms of output and impact and so on. And also you can't expect to see the impact of an event like this tomorrow. But the main important practical outcome of an event like this should ideally be the development of common agendas and hopefully the development of some common structures. So one of the reasons I was very keen to come here was to support this first Dutch Social Forum in itself, but also the Dutch national platform around the global call to action against poverty and the Millennium Development Goals. Because if all the folks in this meeting can be committed to mobilizing and organizing around the global call to action against poverty together with citizens around the world and hopefully bringing out larger numbers of people, then we were able to bring out, around the peace marches against the war in Iraq. That begins to, I think, have more impact on governments and even on global institutions such as the World Bank and IMF and the WTO and so on.
Well, thank you very much.